So here are we today again with Charlie Kirk as he debate the fake Jesus. Wow, is this a comedy or something? I could see somebody dressing like Jesus to depict Jesus. Okay, I believe that this is going to be a very interesting one. So guys, without any further ado, let's get out to this video and check this out. I believe it's going to be a very interesting video.
Are you supposed to be Jesus? Is that your whole thing?
I am Jesus. Thank you, everybody.
That's awfully heretical, but okay.
Well, I heard you kept saying my name, so I wanted to show up. You know,
Okay.
I'm busy trying to save the planet from this apocalypse going on. You know what I mean? Jesus H. Christ, but you can just call me Josh. All right, why don't you ask me the questions? I'm sure you have plenty of them.
Okay, what's the Hebrew word for father?
Man, you know, let me tell you something. Abba.
I'm sorry?
Abba.
That's the Greek word for father.
Yeah, Greek, you know, whatever. Point I'm trying to say is this,
Yeah,
man.
you don't even make a good Jesus.
Whatever.
What language did Jesus speak?
Aramaic.
Okay, tell me one thing
But
in
you have
Aramaic.
to understand, man, I have to come here to speak to you now. You don't speak Aramaic, otherwise you and me would be speaking Aramaic.
Oh, okay.
I have to
Right.
speak this kind of dumbed down stuff for
The
you.
enemy has come to lie, steal, cheat, and destroy. What did Jesus say?
I said love your neighbor.
Wrong. The
And
enemy
how
has
is that
come to- hold
working
on.
out, by the
The
way?
enemy has come to
I'm
lie,
pretty sure I
steal,
said
hold
love
on,
your
hold on a
neighbor,
second. You're not
love
even a good
God,
Jesus. It's one of the most.
and love
It's one of the
yourself.
most popular verses in the Bible. John 10:10. The enemy has come
I
to
didn't
lie,
write the
steal, steal,
Bible.
and destroy.
Who wrote that thing anyways?
I
I
have
did
come
not
to
write
give
the
life and
Bible.
life more abundantly. Okay, so you don't even know the scriptures and you're pretending to be Jesus. But tell me why you're here.
I am Jesus, and I didn't write the scriptures. I lived them. And
But
the
you
main
can't
thing
even
I want
remember
to
what
tell
you
you
said?
is this: I said love your neighbor and love everybody. That's
Yeah.
something that you guys really need to figure
Well,
out.
hold on a
And I
second.
know I got some of my fan club
let's
here.
hold
with
on a
the-
second. Hold
First,
on. What are those two verses?
My name was
Love your
Yeshua. Let's
love your
skip
neighbor
it.
as yourself. Where is that in the Bible?
I don't know. I didn't write
Yeah,
it.
Leviticus 19. Hold on.
I didn't write the Bible.
I thought you're Jesus.
I'm
You-
Jesus.
You know
it's
the Torah,
about
right?
me, not by me.
Hold on a
Look,
second.
The point is this, my
Hold on.
friend.
Jesus,
I said love
Jesus
your
was
neighbor and love
you're
everybody. I don't
backpedaling so
know
fast because you don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
the Torah
I'm
as a
saying
pretend
the same
Jesus.
thing I was saying
Hold
the
on a
first
second.
time. You see, nobody believed me the first time I was here, and then you fucking crucified me. I was just trying to say this, man. Love everybody. Love your neighbor. Stop killing
But you
everybody.
don't even know
and
the verse.
Genocides are bad. How about that? You
Yeah,
want to put that in the Bible? You can add that
I
as
agree.
well.
So, okay, so you want to talk
stop
about
killing people who are just sitting there. That would be probably a
Are you
good
trying
idea.
to connect with Israel Hamas? Is that your thing?
Pretty
or-
much the whole world at this point. We got a lot of issues. Kendrick, Drake, and what else is going on around here? Look,
Okay, so
I will
wait,
say
hold on.
this: they
But-
not like us, and this is pretty obvious. But I will. Look, the point I'm trying to make to you. What was your name again? Charlie? Chadley?
I thought you're Jesus. You know everything,
Chadwick?
man.
No, man, I'm too busy. I got an actual job
Oh,
to do.
yeah, so you believe in a
like
God
if
who's
I,
too busy,
if,
not
if I were
not an
like you, I'd be able to kind of
omnipotent,
sit
omniscient God,
here
yeah.
and pretend that
You're the
important.
worst Jesus
But
I've ever seen,
I'm the
like-
only Jesus, and I will
You're
say
the
this:
only Jesus,
I am
right.
the only one. Matter of fact, and I live in all of you, and thank you for making time for me. By the way, it's been a while. Look. I would say this: if you really are a fan of mine and you're in my fan club, just be a nicer person, man.
Well,
Just
where does it say to be nice in the Bible?
It's pretty much all over
No,
there.
hold on,
That was kind of
what
the
does
point.
the word nice mean in Latin?
The point I was trying to
It means
make
ignoramus. Where
is
does it
to
say?
love,
Wait, in the
love.
Can you tell me the 10
Amor.
Commandments?
How about
Let's go
amor?
through the 10 Commandments. Want to do it together? Since you're Jesus, let's go. What are they?
Don't be an asshole. Number one.
Okay, hold on.
How about
No,
number 1
hold
through
on.
10? Don't be an asshole.
Wait,
That'd
hold
be a
on. No,
great
actually,
one.
that's not one of the 10
That's pretty much
Commandments.
summed it up.
I am the
In fact,
Lord that you
if I'm
delivered
not
you from
mistaken,
Egypt. You
what I
shall know
said,
the
if you
gods
look
before me. You
correctly,
shall
I
know their
said
created
in the Bible,
images.
I said,
You shall
know
never
what?
take the
You
Lord's
guys
name in
cannot
vain. You
really
shall
handle
honor
the
your
10
mother and
Commandments,
fathers
so
may
I'm
live
gonna
long
sum
in the
it
land
down
in
to
which you are
one.
in.
Just love
You shall
yourself.
honor the Sabbath
I
day
don't
and
know
keep it
exactly-
holy.
wait,
You shall not murder. You shall not steal. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall not covet your neighbor's
We got a sinner go here. 1 and a 2 and a 3.
wait,
We got a
you don't
sinner
like the
soul.
Decalogue
We got
'cause
a
you don't
sinner-
know the
Give it up
Decalogue.
for the
Okay.
sinner, everybody. Give it up for the sinner,
All right.
everybody. Good job.
Thank you
All
for
right.
you are the worst Jesus. You don't know the 10 Commandments. You don't know anything. So
Do
thank
you
you very
know?
much. You're
Okay,
done.
but you're a
Thank you.
Christian, but you don't love people.
No,
so I
actually-
don't think you're doing the job.
Hold on a second. I love all people. What do you think about the 1 million abortions that happen every single year in this country? Is that a genocide to you?
No, what's a genocide is what's going on in Palestine right now.
Hold on.
That's a
Don't
genocide.
backpedal. You're the king of the
I'm
world.
not
is what you're-
backpedaling. I'm right here in
Hold
front
on.
of you.
Let's just have moral clarity. Do you think 1 million abortions a year is a genocide?
Let me ask you this. Do you think 15,000 children is a genocide?
No, it's not even close. It's a tragedy.
Oh,
it's
it's
not a
not even
genocide.
close.
Hold on. Let's
Okay,
get
got
our
it.
let's get our.
I think this guy doesn't know what a genocide is. What do you guys
Hold on.
think?
A genocide is an intentional killing of people to exterminate them.
That sounds
correct?
about right.
Okay, so
Sounds like what's going on in Palestine right now.
Oh,
Am
you
I
mean
not
it's
right?
an active war that Gaza started?
No, that's a genocide.
Let's
Let's
take
look
a
at
step
let's
back.
look at the let's
How
look at
did-
the
how did this
apartheid that's
war
been going
start?
on there since the 1940s.
How
or
did
before
this
that,
war
when
start?
Zionism, which is a form of European settler
How
colonialism, which I'm
did
sure
this
you're
war-
a big fan of.
How
I can
did this
tell
war
that.
start?
How did this war start?
Yes.
Well, do you want to take it all the way back to the early 1900s?
No. On October 6th,
And we might as well
Israel,
take it back. Tell you what, I was there for a lot of wars. You know, when I was around, there was a war going on. There was an occupation going on. Matter of fact, when I was around, there was an occupation going on. Do you know who was occupying my home when I was around the first time?
You mean like
the Romans?
The
right?
shoddy Seattle's apartment that you grew up in when you played Jesus on the afternoon?
The Romans? You know who the Romans are, right? The people you wish you were descended from, but you're really not?
Okay, not even sure what you mean by that. I'm asking you a question. On October 6th, was Israel actively at war with Hamas?
On this day right now, what is going on in Rafah?
Hold on, just answer the question, man.
Why don't you answer that question?
I'm happy to. Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to go kill every
last...
How
is it rightfully?
Hold on, because I'm getting there. You have to answer the question. On October 6th, was Israel at war with Hamas?
I'm asking you a question. What's going on right now in Palestine?
I've answered the question, first of all.
No, I don't think you answered it correctly.
Not in Palestine. In Gaza, which is a strip south of Israel, Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to kill every last Hamas terrorist. Why? Because
that's not rightful when you kill a bunch of children.
You're not answering the question, so I'll answer it for you. You know what happened on October 7th? A dress rehearsal to Holocaust 2.0 is what happened on October 7th.
Land. And what happened before that? What happened on October 6th?
And stop trying to justify.
What happened on October 6th?
On October 6th, nothing happened.
Oh, really?
You know what happened? It was the day before one of the most holy days on the Jewish calendar.
What happened
I'm sorry, you're right. Something did happen
on
on October 6th. You know what October 6th happened? All the Arab terrorists were getting ready to go kill babies and women in Israel to go invade rock concerts, kibbutzes, and nurseries and go slit little babies' throats.
Where are those Arab babies now?
Well, I'm sorry, Arab babies?
Yeah,
you mean the
where
Jewish
are they
babies?
At now? No, I'm talking about the Arab ones now.
Well, hold on. You're talking about
how many of them
civilians
died?
that
How many of them died and are dying right
you
now?
Mean civilians
while you're sitting
that
there with your microphone on?
They brought it upon themselves, man.
I don't think so, and that's not something I support.
Well,
so I will say this in closing, because this guy is a buffoon and definitely not a fan of mine or has represented anything of mine. I will say this:
he doesn't even know the Ten
Commandments.
Commandments.
The point I'm trying to say is to love everybody. That's it. Just stop killing everybody. Love everybody. Maybe you and me can get a kosher hot dog after this. I think it would be great. Love your neighbor and. They not like us. That's all I gotta say.
Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19, Deuteronomy 3-5. Hear, O Israel, I am the Lord your God. Love the Lord your God with all their heart, soul, strength, and mind. He's Jesus, but not a very good one. Okay, let's get on up here. Who wants to come next? Yes. It's funny. These guys pretend to be Jesus walking around. They don't even know the Bible. It's hilarious. Yes.
You know, one funny thing about this very video is Charlie Kirk actually believed this guy. And he went on in a sense debating him that he will love everyone. So the whole thing is, if he is a Christian, why don't he say that if he is my follower? Do you understand? Since Christianity is about, you understand, the follower of Christ. So it could be like, oh, if you are my follower, then you could have loved everyone. All right. So that's what I actually expected in a sense of him to say. And one thing that we should all take notice, you can't start a war. And then when you lose the war, and then you go on in a sense crying. Do you understand? You know, that's why in a sense Isaac Newton says that action and reaction are equal and opposite, and then to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Imagine that October 7th did not happen. Would we be here today in a sense arguing about whether who invaded in a sense Rafah or Gaza, or who is killing this in trying to get back the people they were kidnapped? We wouldn't be here. Imagine that day did not happen. These people, in a sense, we are just there, in a sense, doing their concert and then all those things, and what happened? Women, children, we are killed, slaughtered, and then some of them, in a sense, we are taken hostage. So imagine that you are the leader of that said country. What would you have done? Wouldn't you, if you have the power, wouldn't you at least go after your people so that at least you can get them back? Which was exactly what, you understand, the government, you understand, you are doing. So why are we now blaming them? That's why I'm saying that you cannot go about starting war, and then when you lose, and then you come up, you understand, crying that genocide. Because if that day did not happen, all these things could have not happened. I know that a lot of you will not agree with me about what, you understand, I'm saying, but then like I always say in my videos, that truth is always what? Bitter. And then that's the reason why, you understand, we are here today, people arguing, okay, this one was wrong, this one was right, and then all those things. And some people feels like others are taking side and others are not taking side and all those things. I just felt like all these things in a sense could have been avoided. Right now, everything is being termed as what? Genocide. Is it genocide? Did Israel plan for this? They did not plan for all these things. But then these are the reality of what is really happening. So even though it was a comedy, but then I see it as it was actually an opportunity to actually educate people about what that is really going on between the Israel and then Palestine. It's quite very unfortunate that we are facing this, all right? But then I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion concerning this, and I wanted to drop it at the comment section. I guess that a lot of you actually enjoyed the comedian because he was actually okay. I don't know if he's a comedian or not, but then I just see him as a comedian. That's how innocent I feel. But so I would like to see your thought and opinion at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So have a wonderful day, and I see you in my next video.